So when we are honest with ourselves and we analyze why it is we do everything in our life, we will all come to the conclusion that all of our efforts are in the search of happiness. It is our very nature. And we have been misled to believe that happiness is located out in this world somewhere, in relationships or careers or wealth or travel or substances, activities, you name it. You know all of the possibilities that is currently available in this lifetime. And we're all out in the world running around utilizing these efforts to try to gain happiness. And it works temporarily. We can agree to that. But it's fleeting. And what does that do? It bumps us into another effort to go and find happiness, to find completeness, to find satisfaction. So when we hear about non-duality and the practice of self-enquiry, which supposedly leads to this permanent happiness, we say to ourselves, how could that possibly be true? How can sitting in silence, theoretically doing nothing, how can that achieve something? And that's the paradox. That's what makes this completely counterintuitive to everything we believed the process to be to become happy. And yes, when you're in self-enquiry, if somebody was to walk in and look at you, they would probably think you might be asleep or you're meditating, but you're not doing anything. You're just sitting there. But the truth of the matter is that internally there is a battle going on. There's this battle going on of all of these internal efforts to push us away from ourselves, to move us away from ourselves. And this is known as our vasanas. Our vasanas are tendencies to have us mentally move away from ourselves and physically move away from ourselves. And there's oodles of those, as you know. Every effort in life is our vasanas moving us into the manifestation instead of drawing us back within. And there is one vasana that does the drawing within. It's your sat vasana. And sat in Sanskrit is being. Our being is drawing us back. So there's one force drawing us back and all of these other forces pushing us away. That's what's happening inside. So there is work, so to speak, but it's counterintuitive work. It's a relinquishing of effort. It's a relinquishing of doing. And in that relinquishing, we relinquish all of the bondage that we've piled onto ourselves, and we believe all of this piling on is what leads to happiness. And sitting in silence is the relinquishing of that. So from an ego's point of view, this effort or non-effort from an egoic point of view, when an ego's looking upon self-enquiry or somebody with doing self-enquiry, they're saying nothing is happening there. There can't be value. So let's run off and do something else that has value. And again, that's the counterintuitive piece. Self-enquiry, by relinquishing all of our bondage and resting into ourself and releasing this baggage that we've added our entire life, in that so-called process, something comes out of that. What comes out of that? Peace, happiness, joy, wholeness. And these are not just concepts. These are experienced as you. You experience yourself as peace, as happiness, as wholeness. And this is true, lasting, permanent happiness. This is everything that we're running around this world trying to find. So what is prioritizing happiness? Turning within, turning within, turning within, and abiding in your being. You're making efforts sometime throughout the day to rest in self and go inside and analyze what's going on in here. We call it self-investigation or self-scrutiny. You are analyzing this battle within, and you are experiencing this battle directly. And what's happening is now you have the capabilities to understand what it means to relinquish this battle. It is promised by the sages that if you do turn within, over a short period of time, you will experience the benefits of this so-called doing nothing. And the moment you taste a benefit of this, it's over. It's over for your ego. You will figure out how to clear up more time through your day to turn within and rest in yourself as yourself, because you will experience your being more and more. It will come into be a permanent presence in the experience of the manifestation. And this is where true love is experienced. You love to turn within because we love what makes us happy. Think about that. Think about that truthful statement. We love what makes us happy. Well, when it's discovered that turning within is what makes us happy, we love to turn within. It just becomes so natural that you just long to rest in your own being, because that's where true peace and happiness reside. So I'm encouraging you to do whatever you can to turn within, to see if this message is telling the truth or not. See for yourself. Don't trust me. Don't trust the sages. Don't trust the books. Don't trust the teachers. See for yourself. Experience it for yourself. And the promise is, the moment you do, and the moment you taste it, it's all over. And all over means peace and happiness.